Super Nintendo World is real and it's open. The Justice Society fights Nazis just like we always should. And a brand new comedy horror series isn't skimping on Yetis or barf. All that and the latest and everything cool today in the Rundown. Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. We're going to have a good time today, but before we get into it, I just want to give a shout out to the Rundown sponsor, the Gaming Stadium. This is a very cool company. They are Canada's leader in online esports tournament facilitation. They've always got fun things going on with tournaments every weekend. You don't want to miss out on the action. If you want to join up with them, head to tgs.gg. All right, this episode is dedicated to our buddy Wilden, who said on yesterday's Rundown, dang, Embracer is taking over. You're not wrong about that, but you know what? It's a time to go to Super Nintendo World. It hasn't been that long since Shigeru Miyamoto himself gave us a brief glimpse of what's in store for us at Super Nintendo World, but now we're getting a better sense of exactly what we're going to experience. The fine folks at Universal Parks News today have posted several awesome videos taking viewers inside the brand new Nintendo theme park at Universal Studios Japan, complete with footage of dancing Mario and Luigi, some crazy cool merch, and a sense of how the lineups and the rides are going to work. We got a look at Mario Kart Koopa's Challenge, which is an augmented reality experience that takes us inside Bowser's Castle, where we'll see full-sized physical trophies from the Mario Kart games and all kinds of Mario-themed road race props, signage, and paraphernalia. Riders are popped into carts and separated into teams, and they've got some objectives to complete as they wear their augmented glasses. We also got a look at the Yoshi ride, which gives us a good view of the theme park in general. There's even the chance to go and find hidden Pikmin all over the park, which is really nice. It's a great little detail. Looking at this footage, it's clear to see that a lot of love and a lot of attention to detail was paid. You can see that people are really enjoying themselves, even if we can't see the smiles on their faces because everybody's wearing masks. I think a lot of this footage was captured at preview events, which Universal Parks News today was able to attend, which is really cool. I'm not jealous at all. Yes, I'm super jealous. I think everybody that's stuck at home right now watching videos like this, first of all, you're doing the right thing, not traveling. But yes, it's hard not to be excited about finally being able to go to amazing experiences like this. This Super Nintendo World looks awesome. It looks like it's worth the ticket price to Japan on its own, but thankfully we're going to see Super Nintendo World pop up at the California Universal Park and in the Florida Universal Park as well. I can't wait to drop ridiculous amounts of money on all kinds of unnecessary but absolutely adorable Nintendo merch. But thank you to Universal Parks News today for sharing this with us and letting EP run some of this footage. It's very cool of you guys. But this was just a little taste. Make sure you go to their YouTube channel, which I've linked down below, and you can get the full video experience. All right, it's time to leave the theme parks and head back to the past and watch some superheroes beat up some Nazis. WB Animation is bringing out a full-length animated feature called Justice Society World War II. They sent me the info in this beautiful trailer and all of its sepia-toned Nazi butt-kicking glory. We get to see Wonder Woman, the Jay Garrick Flash, Hourman, Hawkman, and more take on fascists in a pretty cool-looking revenge fantasy superhero tale. We're also going to get a little sci-fi Speed Force fun because the Justice Society is going to be visited by the future Barry Allen Flash. So we'll get a little bit of that fish-out-of-water type scenario that's always fun in superhero stories. Matt Bomer plays the Flash and Stana Katic plays Wonder Woman. The movie is going to be released digitally April 27th, and it's going to hit Blu-ray on May 11th, complete with some cool special features, including a DC showcase short on Commandy, the Last Boy on Earth, which was a character created by comics legend Jack Kirby. So can't wait to check this movie out. I've always been a fan of the Justice Society. I like this flashback to a different age, and certainly my fascination with Raiders of the Lost Ark plays into that. I've always enjoyed stories coming out of the World War II genre. I love the Captain America movie. So this movie looks like it kind of sticks to that kind of pattern and that kind of style. And I'm also a huge fan of the DC animated flicks. I find them very inventive, and they also are incredibly true to the source material. Of course, there's always adaptation and interpretation, but I generally have a pretty good time, and I expect that's exactly what's going to happen with Justice Society World War II. All right, let's move from the 1940s and the golden age of superheroes to the modern day and some very goofy paranormal investigations. Paranormal Solutions Inc. is a new scripted comedy digital series hitting the horror-themed YouTube channel Alter. The show is about a paranormal investigation company that is expanding to other areas of the supernatural, including werewolves and aliens. Now, I've watched some of the first season, and it's pretty damn charming, and I had a chance to catch up with the show's creators and a real-life, multi-talented couple, Michelle Ouellette and Nicholas Carella. Tell me a little bit about Paranormal Solutions Incorporated. What is the show about?
Well, the show follows six semi-successful ghost hunters who start off as non-believers, very heavily inspired by some reality television style ghost hunters. Since they're getting so many calls about different phenomena, they decide that we have a new slogan: we believe in everything, and unbeknownst to them, everything actually exists. So it's sort of like a Scooby-Doo for grown-ups.
You two are a couple off-screen as well. Was this something that you kind of put together around a kitchen table and went back and forth on it for a long time? How did it come to life?
Well, Nick started working on it with a friend of ours, David Milchard, who co-created the show with Nick. And then, of course, David, Nick, and myself had worked together on a film previous. I had directed them and I really loved working with them. So the three of us kind of sat around and dreamed up ways that we could, bring this show to life. They wrote the scripts and, I produced it with them and was the producing director. So, it was a lot of collaboration on, the storylines and the scripts. And then, of course, into making it a reality with production as well.
It was through these talks that Michelle really pushed us to be like, we could, if we're going to do it, we should do it well, in a strange way. We put that director hat on and was like, maybe we should go for like real special effects and like real vis effects and all that stuff. And so when that door opened up, we started trying to base the show a little bit more in reality.
Are you fans of these paranormal type shows in real life?
The two of us used to binge Paranormal Steak. Remember that show? That was like the height of our love for this kind of like paranormal investigating.
We love Chip Coffey in Medium. He was a big, he was awesome.
When you see them on these reality shows, they feel like such heightened characters, but we're like, these are real people, right? So we started thinking to ourselves like, what would we do? The research for the shows ended up being really, really fun.
You've got a great cast in here. Daniel Bacon and Emily Bett Rickards is in here. Are these friends of yours, or was this like a full audition process that you went through?
No, it was, they were our friends and they still are our friends, I hope. I think you and David wrote with, Julia Benson in mind and Daniel Bacon in mind. And so they had done this kind of initial teaser, which we had just done. It was like a proof of concept thing that we had just done over a weekend. So we're like, if this goes forward, then we'd love for you to be involved in it. And they all said yes, which was great.
So people can watch Paranormal Solutions Inc. on Alter. Talk to me about this relationship with Alter.
We weren't sure if Alter was necessarily the right place because we're funny, right? And you start seeing the super high quality shorts that are on that channel, and we're like, we really hope this is the right fit. But they seem to feel as though maybe in a time like now, even horror fans are going to be into like a little bit of levity. And, to be honest, we really think it's the right audience. The jokes and the inside inside baseball we do a little bit about the genre will really resonate with the people who subscribe to Alter. And hopefully a lot of people watch it. They keep making more and more seasons with us. That would be really
That was my next question. So there's the plan to keep going forward with this?
It's definitely something that it's gotten, I think the three of us, Nick, David, and myself, it's gotten our kind of creative juices flowing again about it and thinking, what could we do and, what kind of fun things could we do with the second season? And, getting that cast back together would be amazing. And that would be a dream.
Everyone's still keen. That's the thing. People check in with us all the time being like, hey, are we going to get to kill any more monsters? Or
That's great. Thanks for being on the show, Michelle and Nicholas. You can start watching episodes of Paranormal Solutions Inc. on the YouTube channel Alter starting tomorrow. Just one last bit of news to share with you today, and it's very sad. Today, Bethesda announced the passing of their founder and CEO, Robert A. Altman. They put out this message: "We are deeply saddened to tell you of the passing of Robert A. Altman, our founder and CEO. He was a true visionary, friend, and believer in the spirit of people and the power of what they could accomplish together. He was an extraordinary leader and an even better human being." Now, unfortunately, I never got a chance to speak with Mr. Altman, but I've seen on personal messages from people that I know over at Bethesda that this is a huge blow to the company, and it's an incredibly sad day for everybody over there. So my heart goes out to everyone at Bethesda. What I would say is that Mr. Altman's legacy is going to live on in the creativity and all of the fun that Bethesda is going to build for us for years and years and years. My condolences, rest in peace, and thank you, Robert A. Altman. All right, that's going to do it for our rundown today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow with a brand new episode. Thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you to all of our brand new subscribers. And of course, to all of our EPN members. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, play forever.